So the plan here is to make a rhythm game for at the witch farm, where you can just kind of stand here and probably walk back and forth across some pressure plates in order to play. That's the user interface. And the idea is to have minecart chests going down the rails, and then when they get in the green zone, that's when you want to be standing on the pressure plate. Um, I'm having some problems with the dispensers. It works just like that. I can do any one of these right here, and they all go. This long line of droppers brings all the chest mine carts up most of the time. Seems like it worked this time. Then if I come up here, put that redstone there, because this is how I want to power it. I want to be able to just do this. So now that'll activate that one. And then this will activate the third dropper, third dispenser. This will activate the second one. And then here's where I've been having problems. If I go to activate this one, and why did it work this time? I, okay. And now it's not working again. So if I pull up F3, you can see that this redstone dust is at power 0. It's not powering the dispenser. The dispenser isn't being powered at all. And if I activate it, activate the lever, then it's at power 1, so the dispenser should be powered, but it's not doing anything. I just have no idea what's going on here. I'm so stumped. Maybe it's because I have all the other ones powered. Maybe now it'll... No, it's still doing nothing. I don't get this at all. There we go. It's so weird. Can I get any of the other ones to do it? Do this one, and then this one. Oh, yep, there we go. Now it's not working. Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. I was really hoping that I'd be able to keep them all right next to each other, to make it a little bit easier for like user interface stuff, but I might have to separate them with one block in between each of them, just because, this is becoming a big problem. And I'm hoping if I separate them, then they'll... That one didn't even do anything. I'm hoping if I separate them that they'll start working 100% of the time. So I can't just have them working sometimes. It has to work all the time. Hello, I am back at my base. So much stuff has been happening, and I've been making progress slowly but surely. I've been working on my base, my pirate ship, so I got the front sail done, and I also put a railing on the upper deck, which I think looks very nice. It fits with the warped theme as like an accent to the spruce and the dark oak that's down in the water. Um, I've also got a little bit of a message, retribution, from that was from one of the people that I stole redstone from. I already talked with them about it before I even started the witch farm, because I needed some of that redstone back. He took all of it. Uh, he took all the redstone from me, and I needed some of it back for the witch farm. So I had to talk to him about that and get some back. But there's one other thing that he did other than leave this sign and take all of my redstone, and that is he moved the dragon head from the front of the ship. As you can see, it's not there anymore. And I actually already found it. off camera while I was working on the sail. It's right up there, right on the crow's nest. So I'm gonna go up there and get it, and I think I'm gonna put it back in one of my chests. Hmm. Almost forgot. I also moved the allays up here, and I think they look pretty cool up here. They're kind of like my lookouts. There we go. We have the dragon head. I've done a few other things too, but they're not at my base. But they're actually at everyone else's bases. We actually started a shopping district, uh, and I'll head there right now. But I've opened a shop selling slime balls, because I actually already have a slime farm built. And it's been pretty popular lately. A lot of people have been buying slime balls from my shop. I've had to restock it a couple times. This is weird that that lava didn't set me on fire. So, should be just through this portal. Okay. We're good. We're all good. We're safe. So here's the start of something. I don't really feel like going around and picking a bunch of flowers, so I haven't gotten enough light gray concrete to finish it. But this is my shop. It's based on the chum bucket from Le SpongeBob. So I'm thinking at some point I'm gonna add like a sea pickle uh, that'll be that'll that's meant to be plankton, and then I'll have it the rest of the sides built up higher, and I'll have some slime blocks dripping out of the top like it's overflowing, and I'll probably do something with the interior too. But for now, I just need to get more light gray dye, and I kind of really don't want to. Feeling really lazy about that. There's also free dragon eggs here. After we beat the Ender Dragon, uh, we went right away and we duplicated them. Uh, well, one of the other people duplicated them. So, I also wanted to come here to pick up my free dragon egg. So, there's one more thing that I wanted to show everyone. But it's not in this world. It's actually in Creative Test World. And I've been working on a little mini game for at the witch farm that I've just finished. So, after working on this a little bit more, I've got a second prototype here, which has a lot of redstone stuff up above it. You can see all this complicated stuff here, and it's kind of just a big mess. So then I've done a final design over here, which I think looks pretty good. Of course, I'm gonna like decorate it and have it all like boxed in the interior so you can't see almost any redstone except like the buttons and the pressure plates. Um, so there's that, but I'm still not completely done because I still have to actually have all the notes for whatever songs are being played. So I've started working on that here. It is absolutely massive. This wouldn't be possible in the actual server, in the survival server, if I didn't already have a witch farm built. But this is what I've got so far. I think I'm about halfway through Pig Step with all of this. Uh, this is called a decoder in Redstone. So you manually place torches along the lines, like this. See how they're above the redstone dust, and that'll kind of like translate the signals from the lines to different outputs. So right now this is just kind of churning and then it churns again, or it's going to churn again. I haven't set that up yet actually. Well, uh, so right here it's just kind of churning so that it's going a more convenient direction. And then over here, this is where it controls all the spacing between the beats. And then once I have all the spacing between the beats put out, because that's all I've been working on so far, putting down all the repeaters, then I'm gonna go along and I'm gonna look at all of these lines and I'm going to say, oh, well, they're supposed to be I don't know. For the first one, let's have the first one to start on the left side. So then I think that's the left side. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Good. Yeah. So I'll have the first one start on the left side. So I put this torch here, and then, so then when a signal eventually comes through, I'll get a lever real quick. Then when a signal comes through, it'll power that, which will go all the way through, toggling all these redstone torches until it gets all the way back to this one, and it'll turn off the torch that's powering this redstone dust, which will let this torch go on, which will, once I place redstone on these blocks, it will activate the dispensers to dispense the minecarts. And then I'll just have to have some sort of a clock or a massive delay uh, coming along here so that when the minecarts reach the green zone, it'll be synced up with the music from the jukeboxes over here. And this one has the pig step. Um, So it probably would have been a smart idea for me to have figured out the spacing between the notes by looking up like a YouTube tutorial on a note block version of the music disc. But for some reason, I didn't think of that, so I did all of this nonsense and craziness. So I listened to Pigstep probably at least 100 times, and each time I'd make small adjustments, I'd place more repeaters until eventually I got something that I kind of liked. And, well, yeah, it took all day yesterday. I think I spent 6.5, maybe 7 hours even, just hours straight doing only this and nothing else. So, well, that was quite an experience. But I think I'll definitely be using my timings for the pig step one. For the pig step music disc and the pig step encoder. But I think for the other music discs that I decide to have in my rhythm game, I'm probably going to just look up a note block tutorial and hopefully it'll be synced up with the jukebox. I feel like I'll probably be able to find one that's synced up with the jukebox, so I'm not that worried about that. So, uh, this is what I've been working on. It is massive. And just imagining building it in survival on the server is like blowing my mind. There's even a high score system, so these were left over from when I screwed up. Uh, so what happens is when you hit the note at the right time, when one of the mine carts goes into the green zone, at the same time, this repeater that's blocking this repeater gets unpowered. So then, if you step on the pressure plate at the right moment, then it'll go the signal will go through this blocked repeater because it'll be unblocked, and then it'll activate this dropper, And I'm planning on having all of these droppers get filled with the drops from the witch farm. So then, while you're playing the game, based on your high score, based on how many notes you hit, you will get that many drops from the witch farm. And I'm using droppers specifically so that it's completely random which ones you get. Uh, I've been thinking about a way to guarantee that the dropper will have at least one slot of each drop, but I still haven't given it much thought yet. I kind of just want to finish the minigame first, and then I can worry about that. So that's where I'm at with this so far. I think it's still going to take a while. I've already spent a lot of time working on it, probably at least like 12 hours. And there's probably another 24 more hours of working on this, especially because I want more than one music disc. And then I'll have to build it in the survival world on the server. But I'm kind of really happy with how this is turning out. It's actually working, and I've never done a big project like this, as you can probably tell from how vast and empty my creative test world is. So hopefully it'll be done by the time the next video comes out. But if it's not, then you probably won't hear anything about it unless there's some sort of big update, like something is broken and I give up. But hopefully that doesn't happen. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and lick and the comments and yeah. Bye.